right, so we're gonna do kind of a somewhat of a specialized procedure today for this toe that won't heal. You can see she's kind of got this deformity here where the toe drifts and then the second toe pops up, and she's had issues with wounds on top of the toe, and then she's got one underneath the toe as well, and you can actually see the tendon. So the issue is this guy will not heal until that wound, or excuse me, until that tendon is gone. And she also got the wound on top because of the way that the toe kind of contracts. So the plan for today is, and we've gone through discussion with the patient, where we're going to excise that portion of the tendon and then stitch it up. This comes with its pros and the cons as we've discussed, right? If we cut some of the tendon, the toe conceivably may pop up and could contract more, which could cause more pressure on top of the toe. We've talked about it and we said, you know, it's from a risk reward standpoint, it's worth it because the top is almost completely healed. Down the line, we've talked about doing a tendon release on the top of the toe as well to get the toe to drop down. Really, other than that, the only other option we did discuss with the patient is amputating the toe and taking it off, which obviously would fix both problems, but we're trying to salvage the toe as best as we can. So we're kind of doing a stepwise approach. We're going to remove this, stitch it up today. It should heal hopefully 10 to 14 days. Have her back, get the top to heal, and then hopefully we're done. We can release the tendon and try to get this toe to drop down as much as it will, right? Again, the ultimate goal is at this point is limb salvage or toe salvage, because nobody wants to lose a toe if they don't have to. So let's do it. We've already numbed her up, so shouldn't feel anything. If you do, obviously let me know. Would you mind just kind of holding the toes separated for me, please, Casey? Thank you. So let's do this so we can show the camera a little bit. So you can see this is tendon right here. So I basically just cut above it and then get it out of there and throw a stitch across it. Let me know if you do have any discomfort or pain, okay?
Sure.
How long have we been dealing with this for now? It's been what, 3 months? On and off?
At least.
And it's gotten better over the 3 months. It just hasn't, it won't completely heal because of the tendon being in the way. Still doing okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She's trying not to think about it.
Yeah, she's like just.
I love looking. I want to be in the camera.
Can you pull that away for me, Casey? she is on, you're on Eliquis, correct?
Yes, I am.
That's why she's bleeding so much. See where we're at here. Throw one more underneath, we'll be done. How you doing, okay? Good. All right, so you can see now, right, all closed up, tendon is gone. Toe's not gonna contract too much. So there's the way the tendon runs to the toes, both on the top and the bottom, there's this soft tissue apparatus, for lack of a better term, that will cause the tendon that we cut to kind of scar into that area. So it's not like it's gonna retract all the way back into the foot. But nonetheless, that'll, we'll fix her problem for her. So the stitches are going to stay in for roughly 10 to 14 days. And then, we'll pop them out. She'll be done there. We'll continue with some local wound care on the top of the toe, and then, that should do the trick. But again, relatively quick and easy. We can do it in office, fixes the issue at hand. Obviously no pain to the patient, and just try to expedite the healing process. So that's it.